Chioma, a 20-year-old Nigerian girl, embarks on a journey to visit her grandmother, unaware of the dark forces conspiring against her. When her bus crashes due to a spell cast by jealous witches, she finds herself for her life and was miraculously saved by a guardian spirit. Guided by the ancestral protector, Chioma learns of her destiny and the power of her light to overcome evil. Follow her story of resilience, hope, and the unbreakable bond with her ancestors.
Chioma, a vibrant 20-year-old Nigerian girl with dreams as vast as the African sky, lived in a small village nestled between the rolling hills of Enugu. She was known for her infectious smile and kind heart, traits that made her beloved by everyone around her. One humid afternoon, Chioma set off on a journey to the nearby town of Nneka to visit her grandmother. The route was familiar, winding through dense forests and open fields. She boarded a rickety bus, her heart light with anticipation of her grandmother's warm embrace and the tales she would tell. Suddenly, the bus lurched violently, skidding off the narrow path.
Who is that witch challenging me? Come out, let me deal with you.
Chioma's heart pounded as the vehicle swerved uncontrollably. The driver, wide-eyed with terror, fought to regain control, but the witch's enchantment was too powerful. The bus crashed into a massive tree, crumpling like paper. Passengers screamed and chaos erupted. Opening her eyes, Chioma found herself in a serene clearing, far from the scene of the accident.
Some people will call this type of thing the handwork of village people.
The place was very beautiful with flowers. All of a sudden, ugly creatures started coming after her, and one of them, the leader, spoke to her.
You Chioma will go to the land of the dead with me. No one can save you now. My army are all round this forest, so no escape for you.
Chioma felt a jolt of terror as she found herself in the forest with this ugly creature talking to her. She ran for her life with the intention of escaping, only to go deeper into the foreboding part of the forest, her spirit inexplicably trapped. The air was thick with an eerie silence, broken only by the rustle of leaves and distant, haunting cries. She tried to move, but her legs felt like they were wading through molasses. Suddenly, from the shadows, grotesque creatures emerged. The first was an ugly-looking black male with eyes burning like torch and a yellow scarf. His glowing yellow eyes and gnarled hands reaching out for her throat. Chioma's heart pounded as she stumbled backward, narrowly escaping from the creature's grasp. She turned and ran, her breath coming in ragged gasps. Deeper into the forest, another creature lunged at her, a monstrous, female-like beast with no hair, yellow rags and nails so long. It screeched and dived, claws extended. Chioma ducked and weaved, desperate to escape its relentless pursuit. As Chioma tried to rest beside a tree, another ugly creature with long ears and wrapped only with long roots from trees grabbed her shoulder as Chioma escaped and ran deeper into the forest. As she raced through the dense underbrush, a third horror appeared, an ugly creature with red beads and a stick like a masquerade with cane as he chased her around the forest. As Chioma ran, she ran into another creature that transformed from a tree and tried to strangle her. She escaped narrowly and running deeper into the forest. As the next creature grabbed Chioma, she was tired of running by now and wanted to stand up and fight. But her courage failed her and she struggled free and ran again. Inside this section of the forest, lights and trees were transforming into ugly-looking creatures and Chioma once again was grabbed by the throat. She fought and escaped. Chioma could not explain how she got a sword and holy water waiting for this flying creature with horns. She could feel the wind from its invisible wings whipping around her, adding to her growing panic. She sliced the creature into two, poured holy water on it and threw the sword away. As Chioma was resting, the same creature emerged, changing shape as it comes after her. This time increasing its size, double, looking like a flying giant. She fought to free herself. Exhausted and cornered, Chioma's spirit flickered, wavering under the relentless assault. She kept running in the forest. But then, a faint glimmer of hope pierced the darkness. Chioma's hand was filled with light as she blasted the last creature coming after her. She refused to give up. Drawing on this inner strength, Chioma summoned every ounce of courage she had left. With a fierce cry, she pushed back against the creature and fainted. The bat-like creature swooped, but Chioma felt the spiritual energy behind her. The creature shrieked and retreated, its red eyes dimming. In that moment of triumph, the forest seemed to lighten, the oppressive darkness lifting slightly. Chioma felt a shining brighter light beside her. It was Nneka as she spoke and carried her. "Begone, you blood-sucking demons. Keep away from my daughter at once."
Where am I? Who are you? Why did you save me? I am Nneka, a guardian of your lineage. The witches sought to end your light, but your spirit is too strong to be extinguished. You are safe, Chioma. The ancestors have protected you. Return. Thank you, Nneka. What should I do now? Continue to spread your light and joy. The witches will no longer harm you, for you are protected by the ancestors.
Standing before her was an ethereal figure, a woman of immense beauty and grace, with eyes that seemed to hold the wisdom of the ages. With a gentle touch, Nneka healed Chioma's wounds, her hands glowing with a soft, golden light. Return to your village, dear one. Continue to spread your light and joy. The witches will no longer harm you, for you are protected by the ancestors.
While this was going on, Chioma's lifeless body was on hospital bed as doctors and nurses fight to revive her. She spent 1 week before she opened her eyes and regained consciousness.
With renewed determination, Chioma realized that her life was destined for something greater, that her light could shine through even the darkest of shadows. No witch or wizard could ever kill her.
Meanwhile, Chioma's parents and her classmates in school intensified their prayers for Chioma's healing
Thank
and
God for
recovery.
saving me from these witches and wizards trying to destroy my life. Thanks to my guardian angel and my ancestors for watching over me with God on my side, I, Chioma, will not die in battle. I will live to testify to the goodness of God in my life. I will walk out of this hospital bed with my legs. Accident will not defeat me in Jesus' name. Keep watching over me, Nneka.
Suka to visit her grandmother. And so, Chioma continued to live her life with kindness and joy, her spirit untouched by the malevolent forces that had once sought to harm her. The villagers whispered of her miraculous escape, and Chioma became a beacon of hope and resilience, a reminder that even in the face of darkness, light could always prevail.
After 1 month, Chioma was discharged from hospital in Nsukka and she was able to reach her grandmother's village. Her grandma carried her and embraced her. Chioma spent 1 week with her before returning back to Enugu. Do you think that Chioma's battle with witches were real or just an imagination? Do you believe in the protection of the African ancestors? Do you think the malevolent creatures can cause accidents on our roads? Let us know in the comment section. Like and subscribe to this channel for more. Join us in our next episode, Chioma in the saga of double dating.